So today we are going to learn about mathematical expectation for discrete random variable. So the first one, we have expected value. If x is a discrete random variable and the function of x is the value of its probability distribution at x, the expected value or mean value of x is equals to the summation of x multiplied by the function of getting x. So expected value is also known as mean value of x. So in example 3.8, we can see that we have x and then we have the probability. So suppose that the probability mass function of x is given as below. So we can see that in the table. Okay, so we need to calculate the expected value of x or the mean of x. So based on the formula given, so we need to calculate the summation of x multiplied with function of x. So in this case, the expected value of x equals to, so the first one we have 0. So the value of the probability is 0.10 plus 1 multiply 0.15 plus 2 multiply 0.20 plus 3 multiply 0.25 plus 4 multiplied by 0.20 plus 5 0.06 plus 6 0.04. So if you calculate it, you are going to get expected value of x equals to 2.64. So this is the mean for the number of lines in use at a specified time. So the next one we have here is the expectation of any function of a discrete random variable. So often we will be interested in the expected value of some function hx rather than x itself. If the random variable x has a set of all possible value s and probability mass function px, then the expected value of any function hash x denoted by expected value of hash x is computed by, so if you can see here the formula, we need to multiply the probability of getting x with the function of hash x. So we have some rules over here, the rules of expected value. So expected value of a, where a is constant, so the value equals to a. But then if you have random variable, the expected value of a multiplied with random variable x equals to, we need to take the constant value out, so a multiplied with the expected value. So for the next one, the expected value of x plus b, random variable x plus b equals to the expected value of x plus b. So this is a constant, b is a constant. You just need to take it out. So the combination of the first three rules, we are going to get the last one. So if you have a constant, multiply with the random variable plus another constant b, so it is going to be like this one. So the expected value of the function that we discussed, ax plus b, is equals to constant a multiplied with the expected value of the random variable and then plus with another constant b. Okay, so for example 3.8, a, expected value of 4x. So in the previous example, we have expected value of x equals to 2.64. So for a here, expected value of 4x, according to the rules, we just need to take the value of the constant out. So 4 multiplied with the expected value of x. So 4 multiplied with 2.64. So the value, the final answer is 10.56. So for B, we want to get the expected value of this function of expected 4x plus 2. So takes the value expected 4x plus expected 2. So 4 multiplied by expected x plus 2. So 4 multiplied by expected x is 2.64 plus with 2. So we are going to get the final answer 12.56. Okay, so the next subtopic here is variance and standard deviation of a discrete random variable x. So the variance of x is used to assess the amount of variability in the distribution of x. So let's say x have the probability mass function and the expected value of mu, then the variance of x denoted by this one, v, and then in the bracket x, or also known as sigma square. So this is the formula, the first one and then the second one. So it is preferable to use the second formula. So if you have the variance, how to get the standard deviation? You only have to square root the value of the variance. And then we have rule of variance over here. The variance of any constant, where a is the constant, the value would be 0. And then if you want to find the variance of a constant a multiplied with x, random variable x, and then if you take the constant value out from the bracket, the value would be square. So a square multiplied with the variance of x. And then if you look at the third rule over here, the variance of random variable x plus minus random variable y. So the plus minus here, what does it mean? If you are trying to get the value of random variable x minus y, it doesn't matter what happened, it would be positive. It is also the same with the last rule. So variance a x minus with b y equals to a square multiplied with the variance of x plus b square multiplied with the variance of y. Because this is variance, so if you notice over here, even if the symbol is negative, the value, the next, according to the rules of variance, is going to be always positive when you are trying to solve this. Okay, so let's take a look at example 3.11. So an electronics store sells a particular model of a laptop computer. There are only 4 laptops in the stock. The probability distribution for X, the daily demand of the laptop, is as in follow. So you have the X and then you have the probability. The question, find the mean, variance and standard deviation of X. So the mean, we already discussed this in the previous slide. So the expected of x, you only have to multiply the value of x with the probability, and then you are going to get the value over here, 1.90. And then according to the formula, since we are trying to calculate the variance, so variance equals to the expected value of x squared minus the square of expected value x. So we already have the expected value, so you need to calculate the expected x square. So in this case, the expected x square equals to 5.4 So you just need to substitute the value in the equation that we have here. So the expected of x squared 5.4 minus with the square value of expected x, so 1.90 square. So the variance equals to 1.79. So if you want to calculate the standard deviation, so you just only have to square root the value 1.79. So the final answer equals to 1.3379. So this is the standard deviation. Okay, so that's all for today.